Welcome back! In this video we're going to be tackling level 36, which looks to be pretty epic as I mentioned in the previous video. So let's go ahead and get a pink ball in the face. Alright, let's go ahead and start over. Alright, so let's not get pink balls in our face anymore. And we're going to have to come back here with suction boots apparently. And here's a room with fire in it. Just going to be exploring around and seeing what this is all about. There's so much stuff to see here. Okay, so we can go back into the start room through there. Okay, this is looking interesting. I'm wondering, do you have to go and get a new boot each time and then go through all... You have to go through something different each time you get a new boot, perhaps? I mean, that would be an interesting level to play. Yeah, because you can only access these chips with a fire boot. But perhaps there's something I can get to in this room right now. Like this teleport. Let's see what this does. I'm wondering if these elements mean something. Like if I go through this ice entrance thing, will this take me... Okay, that'll take me to a chip behind ice. That's an interesting concept. Huh, I'm liking this idea so far. This is really creative. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I recall Rock mentioning that he had some levels toward the end of his set that were CCLP worthy in his, or at least he thought they were. He wanted me to determine that, so this will be an interesting test to see what I think of it. And so far, if this level is based on the concept I think it's based on, then I would definitely vote for it in a CCLP voting. Okay, so here's a blue key. We have to get to that chip behind Force floors. Wow. Dumb mistakes, dumb mistakes, dumb mistakes, dumb mistakes. Okay, we can just zip right back there without any problem. So it appears that in each room there's stuff to collect that's behind a certain element that you can get to only with boots. I don't know what that does, but I guess we'll find out here soon enough. Okay, so if I keep on going, okay, whoa, don't do that. I just want to look around a little bit more, like where does this go? Okay, there's ice here. Okay, that just zips me. Okay, that could have been easily avoided with a lot more observational skill usage there. Wow, that may have been the third most embarrassing moment of this LP. Okay, maybe not the third most embarrassing moment. That might have been the fifth most embarrassing moment. A lot of my embarrassing moments were 2 videos ago when I was recording at 1:30 at night. So, yeah, if I might make a recommendation, don't record LPs at 1:30 at night because your brain, at least my brain, was turned to mush. And if my brain is anything like most people's, then it can't function at 1:30 at night, or at least not very well. And I guess I didn't need to go there, but at least I got around the ball, so that was the important part. Not sure I agree with that, but at least now I know not to go there unless I have flippers. So it's just a one-time mistake, and I have learned from it, so it's not too bad of a cook there. Okay, so there's one thing I've been meaning to ask everybody. You know, I've been working... Before I got my job at Walmart, I've worked in offices and things before, and, you know, it's a lot easier to work in, you know, at a desk job, at least for me. I mean, maybe that's not the case for everybody. Maybe a lot of people like working in retail. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say a lot of people, but maybe there's quite a few people who enjoy that environment a lot more. And I enjoy it. I'm not saying I don't, but what I've been wondering about is this. Like, do you guys feel like there's this tendency to like lose your personality when you go to work and then have a hard time getting it back when you get back home? Like, I've been experiencing that phenomenally. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a really weird feeling. Like, I really wish that I can remain the same all day long, but I know that's not necessarily possible, like, you know, physically. I hope that makes sense, but like right now, I'm struggling to get my personality back. And wow, this is rather interesting. What is all this about? Should I assume that there's stuff under those blocks and I would have to get the hit the thief there, or can I press that tank button with a block and not get any damage? See, the thing is, I'm worried I can't come back here ever again, so what do I do next? I mean, I can use the blocks to bridge there, so that's not an issue, but do I want to do that? I mean, maybe I should come to this room last so I can take care of that then. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just come to this room later on. And for now, let's get a ball in the face again. This might be the only thing I don't like about this level is the pink balls. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of dodging, maybe like one pink ball, but when you're dealing with all these pink balls and you're dealing with what appears to be a fairly lengthy level where you have to go back and forth a bunch of times, it's very easy to mess up when you're going down a corridor like that. And granted, I have been a little careless, but I kind of wish the pink balls were a little bit less frequent because it feels like every corridor has one. And it's kind of getting a little bit on the nerve-wracking side to have to walk around this level. Thankfully, this room doesn't have too many things in it that would kill you. And we can go back here, get this, just wait for the ball again. Okay, let's see. Let's try going back here again. Get this chip for now. We'll get to the other one via the ice slide at the bottom. And let's try going over here. Okay, is there an ice thing? Okay, doesn't, or not an ice thing, a water thing here, which there doesn't appear to be. Oh wait, the water thing is over here, right? Because this is the point of no return from earlier, and this is a toggle button. I'm just gonna go through here and see what this is all about. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why we had to go back through that, because we could have just easily taken the route back, so I'm wondering what that was all about. Okay, so we had to open up the toggle wall to get, or the toggle door to get into that. And I'm guessing I need to go there to get that. Good, good, good. Okay, so the rest of these things, okay, that button, or that trap I meant to hold down with that button over there. So there's an interesting challenge. How to do that? How in the world am I going to get that done? Okay, I haven't found a way to switch the tank yet, other than that blue button up there. Oh wait, what was I thinking? Wow, okay, I am really dumb. I went through the thief and got my flippers taken away from me. Okay, restart. I don't really want to cut much out of this video because I feel like this is a level where you're making a new discovery every time, so I might realize something upon playing it over and over again in the subsequent turns. So here's one thing I'm wondering about though, how to get over here to this tank or this trap button. I'm wondering if maybe those blocks down below are enough to get up there, but I don't know. I'm having some doubts about that. One thing is for sure though, this level is quite brilliant. I like it a lot. And oh, that's right, we can't do anything there. That's useless. Okay. Yeah, I'm wasting time. Okay. Okay. Is there anything down here? Yeah, there's a chip here. And we can go in here. And back through here. Okay. So don't go up there until you're ready. The good thing about this level is besides the pink balls, there really aren't too many ways to... yeah. Right as I say, besides the pink balls, I get hit by one. There really aren't too many ways to get killed on this level or get stuck. So that's a good thing, and I'm really happy about that. That this level gives you a lot of time and to think about what's going on, and a lot of options to work with. Although maybe I shouldn't say a lot of options, but there's a lot of tasks to do, and you have to figure out what options are the right ones. So that's probably the better way to put it. It's not a totally linear level because it seems like every time you get a boot, you can tackle the rooms in a certain order, which, okay, I need to go back up here. I'm just going to wait here until, okay, I know for sure I can make it. I didn't just want to go down a long corridor without any sense of any indication of where that ball was. So that's gonna be my new rule for this level. Don't go anywhere blind. Okay, so the ball went over there. Okay, just gonna wait for that one. So yeah, when you're dealing with both of these balls, you gotta watch out for when they both hit that T intersection. Okay, so let me count how many spaces are down here, up there. Okay, 4. I need 5 blocks. There are 5 blocks. Good, good, good. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh, now I see the game here. Okay. This is why there's floor here. I see now. Okay. So that's the trick, huh? By the way, I must mention, Rock, thank you for not putting ice there where I just landed, because that would have been a really bad way to die if I bumped into a ball. So I'm not going to take that path back. I want to go this way. Yeah, I know Rock happens to not be a fan of, as he puts it, lucky timing. So I'm glad that there's not much of it at all in this set, except for those few levels that involved a lot of luck. But even those weren't too bad, I suppose. There's just dodging. It wasn't so much timing. It's just that you were responsible for the timing that... Okay, at least you can see the ball here on the end of that slide. Okay, wait for that one. Good, good, good. Okay, I believe I've collected everything I need to get with the flippers except the stuff down here. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. I'm going to kill off all the paramecia first. At least this didn't turn into some crazy dodging challenge with the paramecia. That would have been a little bit out of place in a level like this, so I'm glad they didn't do it. Or I'm glad Rock didn't do it. I don't know why I said they, but... I'm going to have to keep track of how many times I press that tank button. So there's 1. So it has to be on an odd number of presses. 2, 3... Oh, wow. Why did I do that? Seriously? Okay, JB, start over again. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I've been making so many careless mistakes again. I know I keep doing this every video. I guess it just comes with the territory of blind LPing. It's so unfamiliar to me because I'm normally accustomed to playing through a set, knowing everything to expect, and trying to explain everything to people, you know, as far as how to solve everything and what the logic behind the puzzles in each level are. And that's one reason why I'm really looking forward to LPing CCLP 3 a lot. But with a set like this, which thankfully has good levels, it's still really hard to go through it and go through all the mistakes and still maintain some professionalism throughout the LP. So I hope you guys don't mind my sloppiness, if that's a good way to put it, throughout this run, because it has been a little bit rough, but at the same time, I know it will really help Rock a lot, because I know he wants to see what these levels are like for people who play them for the first time, and this is my first time to play this level. So, hey, if I'm helping Rock out, then I'm happy about that. And let me go through here and get that toggle button open up, or toggle wall open up. I'm wondering if those recessed walls are just a shortcut back to the other corridor. They almost have to be, because... Okay, I'm just going to wait here, because I don't think... Yeah. Okay, that was... yeah. You guys totally saw that, right? That was not exactly a good place to be hiding. Yeah. Anyway. Next run, here we go. I'm kind of trying to get a little bit of a glimpse into what the different challenges are in each room involving the boots and what you need for each one. It seems like most of the rooms that have chips behind force floors are just plain force floor patterns in front of chips that push you back if you try to get them without the suction boots. It seems like the water stuff has the most creative one so far, with that paramecium section at the bottom. So I'm really happy about that area. That's a very well-designed section. Now here's one mystery, how to destroy that bomb. I'm wondering about that. Why did I step there? I totally pressed the right key. That has got to be the strangest death I've had yet. It's like the keys aren't really registering all the time here, which is kind of a little odd. So, while we're going through this again, let's see, what should I talk about next? Oh yes, I know. One of the things I've been meaning to ask everybody is, what LPers do you enjoy watching? Because I've been trying to find some new ones to watch, and I particularly enjoy ones with creative commentary and not really boring commentary like mine, or if it is somewhat straightforward like mine is, then, you know, I'd like I prefer the more professional sounding LPers, but LPers fall into two categories for me. There's the really funny ones who just have a lot of fun playing whatever game they're playing, and then there's the ones who are just very professional, which is what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be a little bit more professional when it comes to playing through these things, and I'm trying to find people to follow who do a good job with that. One of them, I just realized, I guess the upper area is where I need to get the flippers still. You've got to be kidding. Okay, this is why I don't like the balls from different corridors hitting each other, is because of that kind of situation. Okay, but yeah, there's one LPer I enjoy watching. His name is Sven Grote, and his username on YouTube is Dilando3000, which is spelled D-I-L-D-A-N, or I-L-A-N-D-A-U 3000. And I mentioned him in my Riven Let's Play, because he was the other Let's Player who has LP Riven completely. I believe there's somebody else as well. I've heard somebody else mention at least. But his LP was quite good, and he's done several excellent LPs of the Myst series. But he's very good at explaining everything, and I really enjoy LPs with a lot of explanation and a lot of trivia as far as the game is concerned. And that's another thing I'm hoping to do for my CCLP3 run, is provide a lot of interesting tidbits about what went on behind the scenes. And I think I mentioned that before, but since I was the one who coordinated the production of the set, I thought it would just be a really interesting perspective from which to comment on. And I just realized that, wait a second. Okay, I can always switch the tank button later on. Okay, I was wondering if that would be possible, but yeah, if I do take care of the tank button now, when I have the flippers, I should be able to go back there. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I should be able to go back there just by walking through the bridge that I made. Okay, where's that ball? There it is. Maybe it hit that other ball earlier and bounced back up. It's entirely possible. Okay, I'm guessing, did I get the chip behind the teleport? I don't think so. Okay. Let's try that. I've played this level through so many times, I've lost track of which chips I've gotten now, which is pretty sad. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this time, okay, we'll go here. Okay, we won't mess up with those blocks. I was being really silly that other time. One thing I will say, Rock, is that I'm very glad that this level set doesn't use things like invisible walls a lot, because invisible walls and blue walls, which have been used quite well in this level set, if they're used in a really excessive way, they can be a little bit difficult to work with. But in this level set, they've been used really well, and I've been really happy about the fact that there haven't been blue wall overuses. That's one thing I'm trying to figure out about my own level designing is, where do you draw the line there with blue walls? I mean, it's kind of hard, but there's one level I made which got eliminated from the CCLP3 voting pretty much right away. It was called Whirlpool, and personally I liked it just because I thought the design was kind of cool. But it basically was an ice maze that involved a few blue walls scattered around, and you basically had to find your way through the ice corners, you know, using them as walls and just sliding between different parts of this spiral-y kind of slide. I thought it was a cool concept. I mean, it's not the best level ever, but I thought it was pretty interesting, personally. And I just realized, okay, good, I pressed it was a tank button I just pressed, right. Thankfully, if I forgot how many times I pressed it, which I didn't, I could always go back down there. So it's not so easy to mess up on this level, and that's something I'm very grateful for. Okay, and some tricky teeth dodging there, but nothing too painful. I'm very tempted to lure the teeth out and try to get them to drown in the water, but I'm not sure how that would work with the balls. So I'm not really entirely certain I want a teeth on my tail all that time. Anyhow, let's try going through here. Okay, I'll need to go there for sure, so let's get the fire boots and be on our way to get all the fire chips. Fire chips, I like the sound of that. Okay, let's run across here. Go in here. This is pretty nice. Get to walk around and get all the chips. It's like, yeah, I'm the chip man. I'm going through fire, and I'm a pyromaniac, and I'm talking with a Texas accent for some reason, and this is my attempt at humor, which is really terrible, and okay, it dumped me back there for some reason. That was interesting. How did it... Oh, the ice. That's right. Okay. That's right. The teleport. The next one in line was that one. Okay, so it looks like we've collected everything in this room. Let's go down. Okay, let's see. There's not teleport. There's chips behind fire here. Okay. Hoping that ball won't come... Whoa! That was very close. Wow, okay. Whew. I was very scared there for a minute. That was a very risky move to take. Ooh, dodging. Okay, that's a chip socket, so... I'm not sure how I feel about that being the very last thing to encounter on a level, but... I won't complain a whole lot, so... Let's go ahead and get a move on here. Okay. Is that all the fire chips? I'm pretty sure it is. Unless there's something I've missed, which... I'm wondering how to destroy that bomb. Is this glider involved? It almost can't be, unless... Oh my goodness. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Ooh, this could be a really evil challenge if it's... Ow. I'm wondering, do you have to get the teeth from the top and carry it all the way here? And, ooh, that could be a very tricky... I'm going to try that. Let's go and do that. Okay, on second thought, let's not do that. And on another thought, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this video right now and continue next time, because this is a pretty lengthy level to figure out blind, and frankly, I'd rather save the rest of the video until I've had a little bit of a break. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this for now, and continue figuring out the rest of the chips in the next video. So I hope you guys don't mind the little bit of a cliffhanger here, but, well, it's not much of a cliffhanger, I mean, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, this is JB saying goodbye, and thanks for watching.